A recurring theme, maybe the core theme in every talk or workshop I give, is the inescapable tension, and for most of us, an eventual clash between two essential needs: attachment and authenticity. This clash is ground zero for the most widespread form of trauma in our society, namely the small t trauma, expressed in a disconnection from the self, even in the absence of abuse or overwhelming threat. Attachment is defined by my colleague and previous co author, the psychologist Dr. Gordon Neufeld, is the drive for closeness, proximity to others in not only the physical but the emotional sense as well. Its primary purpose is to facilitate either caretaking or being taken care of. For mammals and even birds, it is indispensable for life. For the human infant, especially, at birth, among the most immature, dependent, and helpless animals, and remaining that way, for by far the longest period of time, the need for attachment is mandatory. Without reliable adults moved to take care of us, and without our impulse to be close to these caregivers, we simply could not survive, not for a day. As we'll see in the next chapter, we each arrive in the world expecting attachment, just as our lungs expect oxygen. Hardwired into our brains, our drive for attachment is mediated by vast and complex neural circuits, governing and promoting behaviors designed to keep us close to those without whom we cannot live. For many people, these attachment circuits powerfully override the ones that grant us rationality, objective decision making, or conscious will, a fact that explains much about our behavior across multiple realms. In infancy, our dependence is an obligatory and long haul proposition. Everything from crying to cuteness to unignorable cues babies transmit is an inbuilt behavior tailored by nature to keep our caregivers giving and caring. But the need for attachment does not expire once we are out of diapers. It continues to motivate us throughout our lifespan. As we saw in chapter 3, unsatisfactory attachments can wreak havoc even with adults' physiology. What distinguishes our earliest attachment relationships and, crucially, the coping styles we develop to maintain them is all they form the template for how we approach all our significant relationships long after we have grown out of the do or die phase. We carry them into interactions with spouses, partners, employers, friends, colleagues, into all aspects of our personal, professional, social, and even political lives. It follows that attachment is a major concern of the culture, as we see in a trivial form in popular media gossip about who loves, leaves, or lies to whom. Attachment, along with attachment frustration, as in the satisfaction that we, along with Mick Jagger, can't get none of, is never far from our mind.